Hello Aquarius, and welcome to the Lynx Tarot. My name is Monica, and this reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the next week or the next 7 days. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you are watching, there may be messages that resonate for you. Okay, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are starting with the Energy Oracle cards. Okay, and then we will continue into the tarot. All right, what does Aquarius need to know? All right, we have all tied up, Aquarius, all tied up. That's number 23. And I'm going to read more into those later on after the tarot. And we have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Very nice. The 7th chakra, that's number 41. So for those of you into numerology, it's 23 and 41. Or even if not, look up those numbers and use your intuition as you read the definitions. There may be additional messages for you, Aquarius. Okay, and for the tarot, I am using the Everyday Witch Tarot. Aquarius, I have already cleared this space and all of these decks, and I have pre-shuffled, just so you know. I have already meditated and prayed on this space before your reading. So we're going to start with, we have your current situation. Oh my gosh, the world. Beautiful. So this is the most important situation for this week, for this reading. Okay, the world. That's exciting. So the ending of something, going into a new beginning, a leveling up. Okay, situation, and then the next card will be challenges. Challenges, and then advice, and then outcome. And this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. That's an exciting tarot card to start with. So your challenges, we've got the 9 of Wands. Okay. Advice, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, just going to move these over a tad. And for your outcome, we've got the Page of Wands. Okay, I'm going to clarify these. Okay, current situation, the world. We're going to clarify that. Your challenges. Oops, I dropped one here. Okay, so clarifying the world. We've got the 10 of Wands. Okay, interesting. 9 of Wands. Okay, we're going to clarify that. 9 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. So clarifying the 9 of Wands, we have the Page of Cups jumping out for Aquarius. Okay, and clarifying the 7 of Pentacles. They're really jumping out for this reading, Aquarius. Okay, we've got the 8 of Pentacles, clarifying the 7 of Pentacles. I'm getting so excited. I love these cards. And clarifying the Page of Wands for your outcome card. That one wants to come out. Oh my gosh, this is the best reading so far. The 9 of Pentacles, Aquarius. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Okay, so let's get into this. So starting out with your current situation this week, Aquarius, the most important situation, you have the world. Okay, so it looks like you've been working really hard on something. It could be something spiritual, it could be something emotional, or it could be something tangible, and you've reached the point where you're leveling up. And see how the witch on this card is feeling so carefree. She's having her own private little celebration, throwing her hat up in the air. Okay, and she's got a little cat friend there keeping her company, and she's just feeling carefree. She's done with something. Okay, and I think a lot of you are feeling that way. And to clarify that, the 10 of Wands is showing the end of a cycle. Okay, so here's the world, the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is the end of a cycle, and it may have been something that was burdensome to you or became burdensome. Okay, and you're putting down that heavy load that witch is carrying up a hill over these rocks and everything. You're putting that down, and you have to put that down at this point, because that cycle is ending. And in order to feel really great, like the witch on this card on the beach throwing her hat up in the air, you have to put down those burdens and what you've already worked on. You have grown, Aquarius. Know that you have grown a lot. Okay, you don't have to hang on to dear life to those situations, because you have learned from them. Okay, and in order to be able to celebrate and level up, you need to put that down. It's time to put it down. Okay, and some of those burdens could be someone else's as well. Okay, so that's really exciting. So the 10 of Wands really confirms the end of a cycle in the World card, and then you can have the beginning of a new cycle. Okay, so your challenges are the 9 of Wands. Okay, so some of you may be feeling very battle worn and don't want to move forward because you fought so hard to get where you are, and you've got a little bit further to go, but the hard part is over. Okay, the tough part is over. The little bit of distance you still have left to go, Aquarius, is easy. It's the tying up of loose ends. It's easy. Okay, so you don't need to feel banged up anymore. And it looks like there's a fun creative part here for you. Okay, because the Page of Wands, the Page of Cups is clarifying the 9 of Wands. So maybe this is like, the tying up loose ends part could be kind of like the icing on the cake in a good way. Like it's a little bit of creativity that can be added to whatever you're doing. And if this is an internal or emotional thing, maybe transmute this to painting or writing or something like that to change the energy of it so you don't feel so banged up, Aquarius, okay? I think a couple of you are artists that are listening right now, or you're artists and don't realize that you are. There's always something to learn, and I think we all could use some lessons if we're into art. A lot of us are self-taught. I'm self-taught, but I've also had lessons. So there's always something to learn is my point. And if you don't think that you're an artist, I think some of you actually are. And maybe you ought to go online and take some online courses where you actually have an instructor and someone who can give you feedback. I think that will really help you, not just with this current situation, but from here on in. Okay, I used to not say that I was an artist for a long time in my life, and then I realized, hey, I'm an artist, and I started calling myself an artist. So Aquarius, be who you are, and don't be afraid to say who and what you are. Okay, and that will make those aspects of you and your personality even stronger. Okay. All right, so for your advice card here, we've got the 7 of Pentacles, and this is about, what I'm seeing here anyway, is about recognizing that you've really planted a lot of seeds and the harvest is about ready. It's getting there. There's nothing more you need to do with this certain endeavor. Surely there are other things, to carry on, to move forward with. But in the certain endeavor, kind of like I was seeing with the 9 of Wands, but in a more pleasant way on this card, you're starting to see the fruits of your labor, okay? It doesn't have to feel laborsome. It can feel relief and joy in seeing the creation. See how she's picking the grapes. Like she's not picking them. She's looking at them because some are not ripe yet. Some are still green. But she knows that they're there, and she created that because she planted those seeds. Okay? And clarifying that is the 8 of Pentacles. And the Witch on this card, I love the 8 of Pentacles in this deck especially. She's working on her own and she's creating. She's creating. Okay, and that clarifies the 7 of Pentacles. There's a harvest coming in, okay? Enjoy your creativity. Okay, it's coming in for you. So that's for the advice position here. So know, Aquarius, that it's coming in for you. Okay, seeing the fruition. Okay, and the harvest. And for your outcome, you've got the Page of Wands. And this is a new beginning. This is that new beginning I was talking about in the beginning of this reading. It's a new creative beginning that's more creative than what you were just doing, okay? Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of creativity here, and that's what this new beginning is all about. And it could be something that you've been thinking about for a long time. And Aquarius, I would say now is the time to think about that a little bit harder and start making some plans, okay? And if it's feasible, say it's a new business idea or something like that, if it's feasible, put more focus and time into that, okay? And then we've got the 9 of Pentacles clarifying the Page of Wands. So this new creative beginning could have big time monetary gain and monetary reward. And it's something you're doing mostly on your own, Aquarius. Surely you could be working with other people in one way or another, but it's something you're creating yourself and can create financial independence for yourself. But be afraid. I don't know why I just said that. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of being independent. Aquarius normally wouldn't, but for some reason I'm feeling some of you needs to here right now, don't be afraid of being independent. That doesn't mean that you are alone, not at all, okay? It does not mean that you are alone, but I think one or a couple of you listening right now needs to know that it's okay to be independent, to work on something that's that has a lot of meaning to you, that you've been thinking about for a long time, something you've really been wanting to do, and now is the time for this creative new beginning, okay? And somehow it's going to bring you monetary gain. Okay, that's really cool, Aquarius. I like this. I hope this reading is helping so far, Aquarius. Please like, share, and subscribe, and remember to hit that notification bell so you always know when I've uploaded a new video. All right, Aquarius, we're going to clarify this a little bit with the Angel Wisdom Tarot. Okay, it's kind of to clarify and tie everything up. I really like this deck a lot for doing that. So this is the Angel Wisdom Tarot. And if any of you are interested in the decks that I'm using, the links are listed below in the description box. And I would also love it if you'd leave a comment how this resonates. Okay, Aquarius, we've got the Seven of Earth, the Seven of Pentacles. We've got it again, so it's confirming. Here we go. Aquarius needs to know this big time, okay? You got the Seven of Pentacles twice, okay? Okay, so your harvest is coming in. It's almost ready. You've worked really hard, and you're going to see the results, and you're going to enjoy them, okay? You're going to enjoy them. See how she's enjoying herself on her patio there, on her chaise lounge, with her glass of wine, you know, or grape juice or whatever you like. Okay, Aquarius, so we've got the Seven of Earth. So in this card, it says, seeds well planted, efforts or investments that will be rewarded in the future, the need for patience, a time for resting and planning for the future, and unnecessary worry. Okay, Aquarius, that's a beautiful card. The seeds are well planted. Okay, investments will be rewarded. Unnecessary worry. Okay, that's awesome. And we're going to pick one more from here for Aquarius. And you got the Magician. Beautiful. All right, Aquarius, this says magic is alive. Magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it, okay? And the lilies on this card, the white lilies, are popping out at me this time, so I recommend looking up the lily, specifically the white lily. That's really standing out right now. So I think there's something very pure and innocent about what you are thinking about doing, okay? Maybe you've been wanting to do art since you were a little kid, or play an instrument or something like that. And it's something that's been on your mind. And now's the time. Now's the time. All right, Aquarius. So we're going to pick a couple cards now from the Angel Answers deck. If you happen to have a question that you've had on your mind for a while, you can reflect on that now, but you don't have to. Okay, when the cards come out and I read them, you will know if the messages are for you. Okay, so this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. What do we have for Aquarius? Ask for help from others. That's great, Aquarius. So like I was saying before with the Nine of Pentacles card, I was saying don't be afraid of being independent or something like that. So you can still have a project you're working on your own, but ask for help from others, okay? Ask for help from others. Don't be afraid to reach out, okay? And in that way, it may help give you the support that you need to work on your own. If that makes sense. It makes sense to me. Okay, and we have not the right time. Okay, so there's something that it's not the right time for that some of you have been really questioning. Okay, and it's not a no. It's just not now is the right time. So this message is not for all of you. It's just for one or a couple of you. So whatever has been on your mind, not quite the right time. So maybe Spirit is getting something ready for you to make it come together better for you, whatever it is you've been focused on or questioning or wanting to do. And maybe the clarity that you are seeking is not quite there yet, okay? All right, Aquarius. I'm going to go back here to the Energy Oracle cards. I meant to do those first. So all tied up. Okay, that's the number 23. And I'm going to read a little bit from the book on that. And just so you know, I still look at the definitions intuitively. There are many definitions for all the cards. And it says lack of motion or sense of personal freedom. So some of you could be feeling stuck, but you can unstuck yourself, Aquarius, okay? It says some technicalities could be blocking your way. Perhaps you're waiting for a contract to be signed or an agreement to be made. Whatever is holding things up, the restrictions may be feeling quite oppressive at this time. Okay, so maybe that has to do with this, okay? Because my eyes fell on that part of the definition immediately. So whatever it is that is on hold, it's just simply not the right time for the go ahead or the yes or the no, okay? But it will. And there are plenty of other things for you to focus on between now and then, Aquarius. So don't worry, the answers will come, okay? And the other part of the definition here that my eyes just fell on, it says, are you tying yourself up in some emotional angst or in a negative habit that you refuse to deal with? If so, it's time to cut the vines and make some serious changes now. You needn't live in your self-imposed jail any longer. Okay, so I think that's good advice for all of us. We need to know sometimes our feeling stuck is self-imposed, okay? That's not for all of you, for some of you. And then the affirmation with this card, it says, I am open and willing to take my life in new directions. I am becoming more aware of my many options for harmony and optimism in my thoughts and in all of my choices each day. Okay, Aquarius, that's a really beautiful message. And now we have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, and that's number 41. Okay, really beautiful, beautiful angel, Uriel, the 7th chakra. So you can meditate on your crown chakra to help open you up. And number 41, let's see what number 41 has to say. It says spirit connections, intuition, and inspiration, Aquarius. So connecting to spirit can help inspire you and also help your intuition. Okay, let's see. Now is a great time to get connected. The assistance from spirit is great, whether it's the presence of an ascended master, a powerful angel like Uriel, or just a loving friend or family member in spirit. Their love and willingness to assist you is always there. Okay, that's a really beautiful message. Okay, and let's go to the affirmation. It says, my 7th chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. Love and inspiration from spirit and my own intuition flow fully to me now. Very beautiful, Aquarius. And we're going to actually go to the chakra love cards now to wrap up your reading. Aquarius, I really hope this is helping. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate that. And the card that popped out and fell on the floor is Chakra Balance. Harmony makes the song of life sweeter. And it says green jasper, turquoise, and labradorite. Okay, so if you like gemstones, those are the ones associated with this card. And again, it says harmony makes the song of life sweeter. So I think I mentioned, somebody here might really want to learn how to play an instrument, or they always have wanted to since they were a child, or do something artistic. And this is clarifying that for me. Harmony makes the song of life sweeter. Okay, and I'm going to draw one more from this deck, Aquarius. Meditation. To see more clearly, close your eyes. So maybe close your eyes and meditate on that crown chakra. And this is a crown chakra card. And the gemstone is howlite. Okay, so to see more clearly, close your eyes, Aquarius. Okay, look inside. Okay, take a breather. Take a breather, Aquarius. This is a very beautiful reading. Thank you so much for being here, Aquarius. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you again very soon. Take care, Aquarius.